So hey guys, welcome to Bald Guys Vape Arcade. It's CJ Duggan. I'm down here at Sevierville over at Cloud9. You guys have heard me talk about it. I'm really excited to go and show it to you guys. But I've heard that they got the new Vaping Rabbit line and I've been really excited to check it out. And so let's see if Jeff Lewis is in.
Sweet, it's MTV Cribs. Come on in, guys. You're not Exhibit. I thought this was Pimp My Ride.
Oh.
Hey, it's Bald Guys Vapes. Come on in, man.
Awesome. Come on in, guys.
Welcome to Cloud9.
Hey guys, so today we're down here at Cloud9 and we're checking out Vaping Rabbit. It's pretty exciting. It just actually hit the streets down at Sevierville here at Cloud9. Today helping me out though with that is going to be Billy. Thanks, welcome to the show, my man.
Thanks for having me on the show, man.
Awesome. Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Cool. My name's Billy. I was a smoker for 20 plus years, then converted over to vaping about 10, 11 months ago.
Awesome, that's great. With Vaping Rabbit, I'm not very familiar with it, and it seems like you're the Vaping Rabbit expert, at least in the woods over here. Can you tell me a bit about Vaping Rabbit?
Yeah, I found Vaping Rabbit when I was on vacation and tried a few of their lines.
You're skipping over the details on that. Vacation where?
Oh, I didn't know I had to like tell people.
Yeah, we need to know. Alright, so where'd you go on vacation?
I went to Hilton Head.
Hilton Head, awesome. Okay, so you ran across Vaping Rabbit at Hilton Head?
I did. Actually in Savannah, Georgia. Went to a little area outside of there. Went into a shop there, really cool kind of a shop, weird setup, but they had Vaping Rabbit there. Never heard of it before, so I saw their display in the background and it kind of intrigued me. So I tried it out and it was a really good line. When I got back, I really fell in love with the line, so I just started calling every shop that had it to be able to find it. Ordered every bottle that I could get my hands on, and that's kind of how my adventure with the Vaping Rabbit started out.
Awesome. You know, that sounds like almost a nightmare situation to me, where you're out on vacation, you're having fun, you find something you love, and now you can't have it. And honestly, what I'll tell you, the cool thing I love about Cloud9 is Cloud9 is kind of becoming the place for national brands. You guys will see behind us, we got Space Jam, we got Boardwalk, one of my favorites. We also got Mr. Good Vape, Nectar, and now White Rabbit. So Cloud9 is where it's at if you guys want these national brands, and it's a way to end that nightmare and find something that you love. So now Cloud9 is in your backwoods, right?
It is.
Awesome.
You know, I live in Knoxville and I drive up to here all the time, and the Vaping Rabbit's a really cool line. They get pretty diverse as far as what they carry in their line.
Now, so as far as Vaping Rabbit, what sets them apart in your mind from other vaping brands out there?
What I really liked about the Vaping Rabbit a lot was they distilled their own extracts instead of going out and buying pre-made extracts from different companies out there. The lady that makes it, she actually distills her own in the same process of like moonshine is made, where she goes out, buys the raspberries or buys the blueberries, whatever, cooks them down, captures the steam, condenses it back down, and makes her own extracts that way. So she has a flavor that is unique to anybody out there. No one has a flavor like hers.
Awesome. And you were telling me something about, like, she also makes ice cream?
She used to own an ice cream company, and she made gourmet ice cream, and she owned a hookah shop in LA called the Vaping Rabbit, and that's how she came up with the line.
So I'm going to interrupt you. This lady, she owns a hookah lounge. Yep. She makes ice cream, and now she makes e-liquid. Is she on the market? Is she seeing people, like tall, bald guys in Tennessee? Is that something?
She looks like the typical California girl, blonde hair, blue eyes.
So guys, that's been the Vape Arcade. I'm moving out to California.
Come out.
Awesome. Okay, so I can't wait anymore. Let's dive in. You want to check out some flavors?
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Let's see what we got. All right, Billy. So let's dive into it. What's the first thing we're going to be trying?
We're going to try the White Queen, which is a creamy raspberry tart that she makes. To me, it's not an overpowering tart, so it's not like one of those bitter, real strong kind of a tart flavor. The cream is a real subtle thing in the background for me on that particular line. It's my personal favorite in the line, and the entire line, I love every one of them in the line. And that was the first one that I bought when that's what really kind of just drug me into the Vaping Rabbit, the entire line that she has on there.
Shoot, you stopped talking now. I guess I feel like I have to pass it over to you, but this for me is something where you're saying it's not overpowering. I would absolutely agree with that. That raspberry is there. And it's a vape where it tastes as good as you smell. I was smelling you while you were vaping this earlier, and it was really good. And that is my first hit on it, and I really like that. I definitely agree with it. You're saying the tart is in there for me, and that raspberry, again, not overpowering, but kind of light and kind of playing around in my mouth a bit.
It's definitely a creamy, kind of an airy vape. It's not a heavy, dense vape at all. For me, it's become an all-day vape. Some people, may not view it as an all-day, but I'm one of those people. I like a light, fruity kind of an all-day flavor.
Awesome. All right. So white cream for me, we're off to a good start. That one is really, really delicious. So next up, what do we have? We have the Alice. Awesome. So let's check out Alice.
The Alice is a class treat. Trays leach cake with a fruity glaze is the flavor profile.
I know that one of the places down in Knoxville has a tray leach cake, and I've always really enjoyed it, so I'm going to be checking it out. While I vape, will you tell me a little bit about your history with arcade games? Because this is the Bald Guys Vape Arcade. It could be arcade games or video games in general.
Well, as you can see, the Vaping Arcade is merely just a digital enhancement from his house. It really doesn't exist.
We're here on location. Don't listen to this, man.
No, it's a blue screen. It really is. That's what it's all about. My experience with video arcade, when I was younger, Atari, and that was pretty much where I kind of cut it off. I'm not a big video game kind of a guy. I was more of an outdoor sport, physically active kind of a person. But I'm not knocking people that like video games.
Would you have possibly a favorite video game?
Do I have a favorite video game? I'm going to go with Pitfall from Atari 8600 series.
So nothing in the last 25 years has beat Pitfall for you. Nothing any of these guys have made in the last 25 years?
No, nothing's really jumped at me.
Guys, we're going to rein it back in and focus on vaping because this arcade conversation is going nowhere.
Going down quick.
So I'm going to tell you about the Alice. It's something that I really like. Like this for me so far is something I'm enjoying, and when you're talking about the distillery, there's from trying two of these flavors, there's something a bit different about this line than the others. And you're saying that these flavors are distilled. For me, it's making it very complex. And I know when people say complex, that means different things. These are light flavors that are actually, they're not faint and you have to concentrate on, but it's something that is not abrasive whatsoever. And that I wonder if that distillery, that process you're talking about, has anything to do with it. Like, I guess what's coming to mind is it float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, or is it sting like a butterfly, float like a bee? Can butterflies sting?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so we got a solid maybe on that. So let's see your opinion on the Alice. So guys, the Alice is something that's definitely hitting for me. And while we contemplate whether butterflies can sting, and I'm not sure that they can, Billy's on a maybe. What do you think about the Alice here?
The Alice to me is really good. It's not one of those flavors that you read the description, and when I first read the description, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that one. And then when Jeff got the entire line in down here, I came down and tried it. I was really surprised at how good it really was. The description turned it off to me, but the vape on it brought me right back into it.
When I heard the description, I was like, that sounds good. So I was really in from the start of it. And again, like I said, it's something that I imagine in my head is very complex, and it balances around, and I'm really digging it. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm getting a lot out of it.
I agree with you there. It's a really good vape.
Awesome. So guys, wrapping it up with our third flavor is going to be the Cheshire Cat. And what is the flavor description on the Cheshire Cat?
It's listed as an orange pineapple upside down cake with a brown sugar glaze.
So what do you think of the Cheshire Cat here?
You definitely get the brown sugar on the exhale part of it. It has that sweet aftertaste to it. The orange on the beginning note of it is not too overpowering for me. Once again, it probably goes down to that distilling process you use for the entire thing. The pineapple, I get a little bit of it, but it's not an overpowering. People are like, I don't like pineapple. I would still try this particular one. With the Cheshire Cat, the orange is the predominant flavor in here.
What's interesting to me about that is you're saying you're getting the brown sugar on the exhale. For me, I'm definitely getting orange. And I would tell you, I've had this once before, maybe about a week ago, and I've been thinking about it since. It's been haunting my dreams. And as it's been doing that, this to me is a really solid orange flavor because I get orange peel or orange zest. And that's something I'm really responding to. The other notes that are described, I'm just not picking up on, but it has a secret. Cheshire Cat has a dirty, dirty, dark secret, and that's what's playing out in the back of my mind. I'm really digging that, and here's the word, I've been looking for it. The Cheshire Cat is intriguing. This is a bottle filled with intrigue, and that's what's going around in my head. How about, is that a fair description, or am I crazy here?
I would say it's a fair description of it. The orange zest, now that you say orange zest, I really get that as what the orange flavor is in it. It's a good flavor, and the brown sugar, I still get that on the XL. I mean, I know everybody is different, and their taste palates are different to what they taste and what they don't taste. But I definitely get that brown sugar on the XL for me.
Okay. Well, wrapping up, if you could kind of go over the other flavors that we have down here at Cloud9 and their descriptions, it's going to give me a perfect opportunity to still enjoy my intriguing Cheshire Cat.
So I see why you brought me on the show, so I can read all the descriptions.
Yes, you're my Robin to my Batman. I've become Batman. I'm just real excited.
So I've been downgraded to the second runner-up.
You've not been downgraded. This is your first appearance on the show. This is where you're starting out at. You have the opportunity for promotion, but no downgrade.
Everybody's got to start at the bottom. Is that what you're saying? Underneath your feet?
Well, if you want to say it like that, then we'll go with that. So
okay.
Let's jump into these flavors. Let's see what we got.
In the Vaping Rabbit, she has 6 total bottles in her line. The White Rabbit, which is a blueberry shortbread cookie with a lemon frosting, which I found to be really good.
Lemon frosting.
Lemon, that's how we suckered you in, was the lemon.
That's one way to get me in here.
Then we got the Hatter, and the Hatter was a creamy flan Neapolitan. For me, it was a really nice ice cream flavor. I like that a lot. And then the Pelican, which is the last one, which was a surprise to me. The Pelican is a Grape Mamba milkshake. If you like Grape Mamba candy, you're going to vape a lot of this stuff. The bottles here, she's got a really cool little bottle design. She does a wax seal over the top of it to know that, when you buy the bottle, it's not been tampered with in any way.
Smart.
It's got a really cool little logo on there. And the best part that I like about this line is you get 30 ml bottles for $18.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a really good deal. For a premium line that's made, she makes it in 3 milligram levels, 0 for the guys that don't like any nicotine.
For the girls. Everybody watches this.
That is true.
Okay.
For girls, the 3 and then the 6, so it comes in 0, 3, and 6 milligram nicotine levels on there. And they've all got different color bands at the bottom that signifies which actual flavor it is just from looking at the front of the bottle, what is written on the back as well.
Awesome. And so it says 18. I was wondering why it said like 18, but that's not the nicotine level, that's the price.
That is the price.
All right, that makes sense to me. So wrapping this up, what is your favorite flavor from this line?
Right now, my heavy favorite has got to be the White Queen, that raspberry tart. It's just something about it. I'm just all day long.
Awesome. Guys, the LS for me is something that hits my 3 words I love to abuse on the show. It's something that is relaxing, it's enjoyable, and something that's just pleasant. There's my favorite word. I would use all 3 to describe the LS. That one for me is my favorite. So, sounds like we have our favorites.
We do.
Awesome. Guys, before we wrap up, once again, big thanks to Jeff at Cloud9. We really appreciate the hospitality, giving us access to the shop after close. The shop is closed. We haven't had a single customer in here. It's because this place is closed. Before we get kicked out, guys, that's going to wrap it up at the Ball Guys Vape Arcade. Billy, I really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Are we going to have you back on sometime?
Hopefully.
Sounds good to me, my man.
Sweet.
Great. Guys, that does it for this time. We'll see you next time.
Later.